What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video. I had an awesome C1 this morning with Tyler. It's Friday morning, or I guess now it's Friday afternoon, but I want to share with you about it. So there were two things that were really cool about this class. Two things that were really cool about this class. The first one being, in the last class I had, which was yesterday morning, I did some of the flow with my eyes closed. Parts that I felt like I could handle. A lot of it I did with a non-focused drishti, so focusing internally instead of focusing on something outside of me. But this time I did it with my eyes closed as a whole, and I found a whole new level of difficulty. It was so difficult. I mean, everything was hard. Even just like standing in a Warrior 2 was hard. I kept like flopping back and forward. I didn't realize how much I used my gaze to orient my balance. I didn't realize how much more hard I had to work in yoga with my eyes closed. And it was amazing. Like the most intense part of the class with regards to having my eyes closed was the balancing series, where we would do dancer's pose. So you're in a mountain, bring one hand down, grab your foot, and begin to kick. Easy, right? Not so easy when you're doing it with your eyes closed. I couldn't even grab my foot. It's like I would go to grab my foot, and then that would shake me off balance because I didn't have something to reorient to. I literally couldn't get into it. Same thing with tree pose. I would come here. The goal of tree pose is to take your hands are your heart. Let's say I'm going to balance on my right foot. I'll pick up my left, and I'll press my left foot against my right calf, externally rotating my knee and bringing my hips under me. Easy, right? No. Again, it was everything I could do to even get my foot off the ground. For most of it was kickstanding. And at first it was irritating, but I continued to just relent and let myself go deeper into that experience of trying and failing. I've never sweat that much in the balancing series. And it was because of how hard my body was working to try and make it all happen. Same thing happened in eagle pose. I can get the double wrap, or if not that, I can at least really sit low into that single wrap and just detox. I couldn't even stand on one foot. It was so aggravating, but in such an awesome way, because it wasn't like I was letting the anger grab a hold of me. It's like I was watching myself get angry and learning how to be present with that. So that was one of my favorite parts of class. That was the cool, unique thing about this class. The other thing that was cool and unique about this class was it was just me, Tyler, and one person who was only in their second day of yoga. Now, one of the benefits of having my eyes closed the whole time is that I didn't have to look over there to be able to completely perceive all that I needed to from it, because, when your eyes are closed, your hearing and whatnot, your other senses are heightened. I was able to really I was able to perceive what was going on over there between Tyler and that student for the whole class. Plus, since Tyler knows me, knows my practice, knows that I know it's a set sequence, and knows that I know what to do in that set sequence, he was very focused on that other person and making sure that they had a great new experience. And they did. I mean, it was kind of funny. One thing I told him after class is I thought it was funny how he would like make a cue, and then she would be like, "Oh, like this?" And he would be like, "Yeah," and then say the same cue. So it would be like in Happy Baby was the one that stuck with me and kind of made me laugh, is we're doing Happy Baby, and he goes, "Just lie on your back and grab the outside of your feet." And then she goes, "Oh, like this?" He goes, "Yeah, so just grab the outside of your feet." And I was like, did you not hear him? But that's part of what happens. People just don't grasp everything that you're trying to say as a teacher. And it was cool to see him work with a new student like that. I talked to him after class, and one of the things that he talked about was that that's why C1s are so important, is because then the people that are taking those classes are really able to learn the fundamentals. He didn't do a C2 until after doing 30 C1s, and originally in the teacher training, up until this one, you've had to do at least 20 of your 60 classes as C1s. Now, I just ended up doing that because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings I do C1s, but a lot of people aren't doing that. And it's really important to build that foundation, according to Tyler. And I believe that that's true as well, especially after having done it with my eyes closed in this class. I was super grateful for this class. Shout out to Tyler. He's an awesome person to learn from. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.